Hello and welcome to these Battlegrounds. I'm Bobby B, and today we're going to be looking at something different. I know that I'm usually your go-to for your military action figures. However, I do dabble in the some other figures too. Captain America villains being definitely one of them, as you guys aren't familiar with my channel, and you know, just who doesn't love comic books and superheroes and everything. So today we're going to be diving in, taking a look at the Marvel Legends Supervillains 2-pack of Madame Masque and Crossbones. So this arrived from Amazon today. So I pre-ordered it when it went up for pre-order back, who knows when that was. And that one is supposed to be here tomorrow. But I looked and I was like, when I got the email notification saying the shipping changed, I was like, let me go just take a look at it. And I opened this at delivery tomorrow. So yesterday I was like, oh, I'll just order it and it'll be here a day sooner. And it is. So here it is. We're going to take a look at it. It did come in a Hasbro shipper box or mailer, whatever you want to call it. There's your information on that. And then a whole lot else going on with that. So Amazon sent it in this with just the label slapped on it. So if you're collecting those kind of things, just be weary of that, or if you ordered more than one or whatever. But taking a look at the packaging, we got our green Supervillains wave moniker, if you would, Madame Masque, Crossbones, the Supervillain logo on the top. Side, we got a shot of Crossbones and Madame Masque there. It's going to be the alternate head we'll look at. The other side, we get the same, nope, different artwork over here. In the back, you got your giant portraits of them. So let's take a look. Starting with Madame Masque. So, full disclosure, I had no idea who she was when this came out. Like I said, I'm mostly a Captain America, Shield kind of guy. That's kind of the stories I stick with and have followed through for the most part. So Crossbones was an easy get for me. Madame Masque is over here, but let's talk about her. So she comes with the typical standard female pistols that we've seen in the past: Black Widow, Agent Carter, except they're gold. One suppressed, one not suppressed. You also have 2 ports for blast effects, and you also get blast effects. You got a flash there, and a slightly shorter flash. And then you also get 2 different smoking barrels. I'll just use the so nothing we haven't seen before. If you have some Black Widows or some Punishers. I don't remember if the Punisher 2-pack came with one or not. Oh, that one doesn't want to stay in there. There we go. She also has 2 open hands on the figure itself, and then a left and right trigger hand, all white. We have an alternate head, which is the head featured predominantly on the box art, with just the eye mask. And I think it's a little on the light side. It might just be my version, but it doesn't exactly, bring this light in here a little bit. It doesn't it's not like as vibrant as I guess it could be. Seems like it's like just part of the face printing instead of just being like a mask printed on the face. We'll pop that on here in a second. Looking at the figure itself, there she is with her mask. And from my understanding, she's typically an Iron Man bad guy, and involved in a couple different illegal organizations, if you would. But there's her with her mask on. Got the flowing hair. Typical female body we've seen with Black Widow, the Shield agents and everything. T-pose. No butterfly. There is a bicep cut, double jointed pinless elbows. Got our diaphragm cut. And go forward that much, which isn't much. Gonna go back a good bit, about that much. There is no waist articulation, there is wrist articulation. No drop down legs, but your splits can do that much. Leg can go forward that much, backwards that much. There is a thigh cut, double jointed pinless knees. And then you got ankle rocker rotation. No boot or calf swivel. There's a floating belt here. Overall, I think the uniform looks pretty good. Obviously, you got all these lines and stuff that which, when you start getting posing, they're gonna break everything up. I got some paint splatter right there, but it is what it is. I don't know her, so I'm sorry if she's one of your favorite characters, and I'm not doing her justice for you, but I apologize. Swapping out these heads. Ooh. And there's the alternate. Getting her out of the way. So we also have two other accessories before we switch over to Crossbones. We have our explosion piece, which we saw with the War Journal 2-pack. This time we have like a white inside, I guess, to get that color to pop in there, but it's the same exact piece. Adding to the battlegrounds, I'm here for it. Absolutely here for it. And then we have something that I haven't seen yet in Legends, but we have briefcase, sure, and then we got the AIM, Advanced Idea Mechanics logo on it, but we got this stack of money, which I am all for, because I love diode pieces. It drops in, it doesn't like secure in, but I guess it does. You know, looking around my table right now, I see all kinds of different variations and sizes of money, so definitely nice. And then there's some good detailing on there too. Looks like they're going to be in stacks of 10,000. And there's several of them, so pretty fun to see. Definitely going to have a lot of fun with that. Get that out of the way. Jumping over to Crossbones. The whole reason we're here, we got some other ones to compare them with. Weapons wise, we get our typical Marvel Legends weapons. We got our same rifle, except this time we got a red magazine. It also has the port, so you can share the blast effects. Magazine does not come out. We have our suppressed pistol with the extended mag. Also has a porthole for blast effects. Red mag's also extended, adding that uniqueness to his weapons. And we also have that same suppressed pistol, however this time different sight, and I guess it's a different pistol altogether in a way. And no extended magazine, but it also has the porthole for blast effects. We also get this large knife, silver blade, black handle, a little bit on the K-bar looking side. And now to the man himself. So figure himself comes with a left and right fist attached to the figure. You also get a left and right trigger hand with gray gloves. Looking at him up close, he's a little bit taller, so we're gonna have to scoot him back. He's got his traditional mask. It's looking pretty good. Paint on it's pretty nice. A little bit of texture in the leather there, if you would. This vest, I don't know if this vest has been used before. There is some Crossbones sculpted into it, so I guess it's, you know, typically him, but it looks awesome. It definitely looks like a 1990s SWAT tack vest. You know, it's got all the pouches for the magazines, it's got some buttons, it's got the zipper, it's got the Crossbones logo. Then we got some nice texture on the back. It's very fun, awesome looking figure. For articulation, let me get my camera out here. Try to raise it up a bit. As for articulation, we got our T-pose right there. There are butterflies, but they're going to be a little bit limited and hindered by the vest. We got our bicep cuts, double jointed pinless elbows. Our wrist articulation. Looks like there's going to be these wrist straps float, so you can carefully swap the hands out, you don't lose those. There's a ab crunch in there, but you're not going to get much out of it due to the vest. The waist does rotate, however, it cuts off right there. Your boy can't do his splits too wide, but they're there. Legs can go forward that much, backwards that much. We got a thigh cut. We got double jointed pinned knees. Then we got some nice tactical boots with the boot swivel, and then the ankle rocker rotation. So he's looking pretty awesome. Going up to the belt, we got a nice little tack belt. Then we got also like a bullet belt hanging below it. And this thing's detailed to the nines. Got our nice knife sheath. Over there, we got our drop leg holster over here. Got some green grenades sculpted back there. He's ready to go. Some comparisons. We got our previous Legends, not the MCU one. I have that one, but he's buried in a box somewhere. I don't have any of my MCU stuff displayed, just my comic Captain America stuff. There's your comparison between the two. I definitely am a fan of the tack vest. And then we got our Marvel Universe version, who is looking very, very similar to this. So let's get our comic one out of here. And these two are looking very, come on, there we go, very identical as far as pouches, belts, and gear and everything. So definitely a lot of fun there. And of course, I can't do a Cap bag guy. Talking all this smack about how I only collect Captain America and not have a size comparison here. This Crossbones is he's a big boy. Hopefully that can do you guys some justice, give you guys an idea of what the height difference is like. This is the 20th anniversary cap. Make sure everybody's standing straight. So there you have him. But there you have it. Your Marvel Legends Madam Masque and Crossbones 2-pack. Did you guys pick it up? Skip out on it? Not a fan? You consider it a hostage pack? You like one, don't like the other? Let me know in the comments below. Till next time, load up, grab your kits. I'll see you on the battlegrounds.